and then they wanted me to walk around the house and try to just do like crazy like stunts, and like he had me like walk outside at one point, and I did all this stuff, and yeah, it was very. That was definitely a very unique fetish for me.
Nice.
I remember, just like the whole house was like kind of like covered in footsteps all over the place, all wet footsteps, and like.
Do people ever get demanding with you and be like, "No, I want you to have a towel on the floor, and that's what you step on, and then you lean over and grab this, and then you do this"? Does anybody ever like direct you in your movies that you do for them?
Oh yeah, I can't take so much direction all the time. Like there's been like fetish video requests, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, I can't do all that. Like they want the, some things are just like can't perform all the time. Like especially if you're nervous.
Yeah.
Or there'll be like a lot of lines they want you to use, and you don't want to take their money and not even use all the lines, so it's like, if it gets too complicated, I usually might have to reject it. I like more of like a general video type of request.
Something not so like everything's got to be this way, and I mean, I've I run a cam studio too. I don't know if you knew that at all, Steve, but. So I got girls that come over the house and they'll work together and stuff like that. And then some of the customers that we get, we have a couple customers that are really demanding. So, and they'll be like, well, no, I want the towel on the floor. I want the girl to be wet coming out of the shower. I want her to say these exact words as soon as she steps out of the shower. And it's like, man, are you cutting a movie or what, man? I mean, it's like to the T, and I'm just like, oh my God, man, I don't know, I can get it kind of like that, but like you're saying, I don't want to not have something in there that you're upset about, when you're paying for it, and it's like, okay.
It's definitely hard pleasing everyone. I mean,
definitely.
Yeah, you do deal with like a lot of like requests, and some people have wanted me to try a few things that I actually won't do. Like big tippers will email me after a show, and they'll be like, "Oh, would you possibly do a sounding video?" And that's like one of my no-goes. And other people are into fisting, and that's another one of my no-goes as well. And but it becomes hard to like say no to people, but I often have been pretty open-minded.
Yeah.
Usually if someone likes something, they probably like it themselves and it might be enjoyable, but with stuff like that, with like the stretching and all the pain, I haven't been able to do all that stuff.
Well, of course, everyone's got to have their limits. Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Everyone's got to have their limits, though. I don't think I could do the fisting either, Steve.
We know what your limits are, Candy.
Yeah. Yeah, BDSM is something that I'm light into. I'm not really like heavy into. So I've had like BDSM fans like want me to get like lashed really hard and stuff like that, and like turn like dark red or purple, and I'm like,
like real shit.
Either.
Not just acting, you guys. Steve's talking about real shit. They tend to want real shit. They want to see blood or welts.
On your butt.
And it's like, oh my, that's a scary thing, man. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Would you say that you're more
as open as I am, I still have limits.
Yes.
Of course.
We all got limits in our own ways. Pervy's got limits too, Steve. Heck yeah.
No, we don't.
Shh, don't tell.
Honk, honk. Would you call yourself more of a dom or a sub, Steve? Or neither? Kind of in between?
I'm actually more of a natural, dom. But, on Chatterbait, it definitely helps more to have a submissive side. So I'm versed. And, I'm like that in, life, too. Very, flexible. But I kind of always want, to... I guess I kind of always want to get what what I want too. So someone has to be pretty flexible as well. You know, if I'm going to be submissive, then I want my turn to be dom, and like off cam. But on cam, I kind of play more of a sub role.
Nice.
Nice. So you're versed
Yeah,
between
just like
both.
we're playing with the toys and stuff like that. You kind of like, you know, they have a certain power about them, but like that's still kind of like hard to say you're a dom in that position.
True.
When you're not on cam, Steve, what do you like to do the most? What do you enjoy the most?
I do like hanging out with my roommate a lot. We watch like Netflix and we go on walks and we hang out a lot. We also like going out to eat like a lot of like different like ethnic and cultural food and stuff.
Nice.
Some of my favorite have been like Indian food, and I love going to like I live sort of in the Philadelphia area. I'll go to like Chinatown and get like soup dumplings or something like that. It's my favorite right now.
Nice.
I like going to the city, and yeah, I've been traveling a lot more, which I wanted to get into even more. I kind of wanted, like, I've never been overseas, and I might want to try that in the near future.
Where would be the first place you'd visit if you were overseas?
Smoke a lot of weed too, so I do a lot of thinking and try to figure myself out more and stuff like that.
We all do that.
Yeah, just like recently, like figure out what I think my purpose is. I think it's mostly just being like a fresh of breath air to like a lot of people that are just like stressed out with their work and just need to get away. And I think that's could be a lot of my fans actually.
Yeah, true.
Definitely, people need that relief. They need that fantasy side to be able to relieve themselves and actually calm down from the everyday stress of life.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
You help people with that. We all do, by camming and having fun with people. I like that.
Yeah, creating their fantasies. Yes, totally.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I like it's nice because like when you're like a camera or you're maybe not like so much in the like porn star, but if you're like a Twitch streamer or YouTuber, like you actually get like it usually helps to be like a good person, which a lot of times like life can like push you the other way. It can make you more like surly or tough skin.
Yeah.
And a lot of people deal with these type of people all the time, and it's nice to see someone that can stay nice and or like take care of themselves and be good looking and be like a engaging, caring person.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like that's kind of like where I fit into it.
Oh, yeah.
So how old are you,
Yeah.
Steve?
I'm 26.
And you haven't been married yet?
No, I'm kind of against marriage.
You better watch talking like that.
Personally, for me.
You better watch saying what you just said a few minutes ago, because they're all going to want to marry you now.
Yeah, I've always been like, I always like try to have great like friendships, or even if it's sexual, like friends with benefits. But I really like put like a lot of emphasis on the friendship too. Like that's important to me.
Nice.
Just kind of. It's really hard dating when you're in the adult industry.
It is. That's true. It's you got to find the right person to accept it and be okay with it, and
right.
It's tricky. It's really tricky. Like,
and it's hard if you have to lie at first. Like you don't know if you can lie or not. I mean, especially if you're trying to get like if you're trying to get laid at first, or you're physically attracted to someone. Like the first thing out of your mouth is like, yeah, that doesn't usually turn out to be. Yeah, I'm a adult webcammer.
I had a girl I went to school with that I dated one time, and she contacted me on Facebook, and the first thing she said was, WTF, you're a porn star now? And then I'm like, oh, shit. I didn't know what to say. So I'm like, well, I started to write something, and she went, I can't believe this. And I just blocked her. I didn't know what else to do, man. I was like, oh gosh, man, I gotta explain myself to people or shit. They don't accept it. Fuck it. Crazy shit.
It's people are like really repressed, and I've personally been trying to like inspire like my fans, and hopefully like it's like something that might spread a little bit.
Nice.
Just being like sexual doesn't make you a bad person. I mean, I've never been happier than I have been now, and and part of it is being able to express myself
totally
sexually and like have like a great fan base and stuff like that. And sometimes people will see that, but other times people think I'm ruining my life, and I have to strongly disagree.
No, you've became somebody. You're somebody now. So and you have a lot of fans, and you should be, if that's what you wanted, Steve, to do in the beginning. Now it's time to look back and be proud of yourself, man. And that's awesome to have an awesome mother like you have to support you in what you're wanting to do. And understand, that is a great fucking thing. And I mean, you can't get no better than that, man. And I met you, Candy met you. We thought you were an awesome person, man. And we still think you're an awesome person, man. And that's the whole thing, is being real and being yourself and being a nice person. And I really wish a lot of the other cam models out there would not, because you see a lot of girls and they'll nip at each other, or they get mad at each other, or jealous over each other, and they won't talk to each other, or and I really wish that they would all get along together, because we're all in this together in this industry, and and we're the ones that are together in it. So it's actually like we're in school, and we're graduating as we go up, and then it's like your classmates don't want to, they're jealous of you, or they're and that's just, I hate that about that part about it, and I love when I meet people that are real, and they're like Steve here, and Candy, and it's good to be real, and that's what I love about it, when you meet those kind of people. And
exactly.
It's like, yeah. And I really dig that, because then it's, where it's coming from. It's coming from the heart, and that's a good thing,
Yeah, I mean, I do, there was a time where I was a little competitive, like probably about, maybe even like last year, a year and a half ago, I was kind of thinking that me and other male cameras were fighting for the same money or something like that, and I talked to other cameras. I still tried helping them, but there was like a little bit of like animosity still. And and what I found out more recently, like over the last year, that like a lot of times, like the unity is helpful in a lot of different ways. Not only is it like a feel-good thing to talk to other models, but people also see this and they appreciate it. Like, they like it to see like people like getting along, collaborating, and stuff like that. It's a nice feature to have, that you can like engage with other models that they like as well.
Totally.
And I've also been trying to come up with ways of like promoting each other, giving people shout outs and stuff like that. Some people don't like to give shout outs out because they think they're directing their traffic.
Yeah, or
they're going to
steal their customers, or something like that. True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah,
so,
that's how I look at it too.
If you guys,
like you're saying,
great shout outs. Sorry.
Yeah, like you're saying though, Steve. I think maybe that's what brings in that part where they're just like, okay, are you trying to take my people, or are you being cool? And then it's like nobody wants to trust nobody or something, and it's like, whoa. So it's it's like, okay, man. But then once you start to get to know other entertainers, who the nice ones are and the ones that you can trust. Once you meet them and you actually get to know them, and okay, cool, they're cool, or so it's a little, it makes you feel a little better after you do meet them, though.
Yeah, I mean, you can't trust every single person, but you can probably get a good judge of their character if you ever watch their show or something like that. Or they'll be in a cam show and there'll be a bunch of people that are trying to promote their own thing, and then they leave. This happens.
Yeah,
probably part of this like animosity kind of thing. But there's a lot of people that are just that are really good people, and just